This week I got to travel and see just how beautiful Japan is. I took the Shinkansen, which can go up to 200 miles per hour. The train is so spacious. I felt like I was in VVIP first class. It makes National Rail seem like peasant rail. They even have a smoking carriage. My first stop was 24 hours in Hiroshima. I didn't realize how big Hiroshima was. It's quite a busy city, and it has trams.
It's raining and it's hot, and behind me is Hiroshima Castle, which was completely destroyed by the atomic bomb in 1945. Obviously, it was rebuilt in 1958, and that's what you see behind me. It's raining water.
I'm not sure what's wrong with me. Oh, I love this bin. Food. Hiroshima is famous for its okonomiyaki, which is an omelette noodle dish, which I wasn't too fussed on, to be honest. But I loved Hiroshima oysters. Try a dish called kakidon. It's fried oysters and it's amazing. The restaurant is called Ekohiki and it's very close to Hiroshima Memorial Site. I visited the actual site where the atomic bomb dropped, and the A-dome was directly below it, and the framework still stands. It's a beautiful, peaceful place. Visit the museum. It costs just 50 yen, cheap as chips. Back on the Shinkansen, I spent 12 hours in Osaka with my friend Tomaka. She took me for some delicious food at Zuritontan.
At Osaka Castle. How do you say it in Japanese?
Osaka-jo.
Osaka-jo.
The castle was stunning. And afterwards we stumbled upon a giant flea market, my favourite. Then I headed to Studio Ash for some dance classes, then back to Tokyo for even more dancing at Seoul Sonic Boogie Dancers Night. But I only got to stay there for 1 hour because I didn't want to miss the last train home.
Missed the last train.
So I had to get the last bus, which leaves at 1 a.m. from Shibuya station.
I will never miss the last train. If I miss the last train, I'm staying out and partying all night because it's cost me £30 to come out tonight for 1 hour. I believe it.
Such a long ass day, but the next morning I was on the Shinkansen again, and by the way I had a JR rail pass, which is why I was travelling so much. I needed to relax, so I headed an hour outside Tokyo to Hakone for the famed Japanese hot springs.
I'm about to try the hot springs, and I can't take the camera in for obvious reasons because otherwise you'll see my nips because everyone is naked.
It was amazing, and I can tell you, even though you are naked, the Japanese clean themselves thoroughly. I mean, I thought I was going to scrub my skin off. The spa was called Tanzen and it cost 1,200 yen, and you can get a bus straight from Hakone station. Back in Tokyo, I got to say bye to a new friend, Paul from LA. Bye Paul, see you in LA. At a lovely little restaurant called Pinyon in Shibuya. Check it out, they do nice food and wine.
I'm up very early today and I'm at the biggest and busiest fish market in the fucking world. How amazing is this?
Okay, so I need to apologise for the amount of swearing right now. Tsukiji market is busiest between 5:30 and 8 a.m. and it handles around 2,888 tons of fish a day. That's a lot of fish.
So I'm in the queue, which is massive, for Sushi Dai, which is apparently the best place to get sushi in the whole of Tokyo. So I've waited 30 minutes and haven't moved 1 millimeter. So no matter how good the sushi is, there's no fucking way in the world I'm waiting 3 hours for a piece of fish. On to the next one.
Sorry for swearing, but I was so hungry. So I jumped ship to another great fish place called Oido. And I had to wait 20 minutes, but it was worth it for kase don, which is an amazing fish dish. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for my visit to Kyoto.